I'm Sophie A. Jackson, and I'm the editor and founder of Aphrodisiac Theatre News. And today I'm joined by Gayle, who plays Hermione Granger in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Do you play Hermione?
Morning.
Good morning. You play Hermione Granger. Which parts of her character resonate most with you?
I think her sense of the need for justice. I'm very like that. I've always been like that as a child, the one that's trying to get justice or the right result, or no, that's not the facts. I can be quite like Hermione in quite pedantic, and that's not what actually happened. This is what happened, and so that's very similar to me. I got that kind of fight for doing the right thing by people.
Yeah.
It's almost like with me, I can accept it, but for others, not so much.
Mm-hmm. And did you have any reservations about joining the production?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. It was a godsend, like a dream.
Yeah.
Even before I signed my contract, I was nervous. I got the job, and I was saying to my agent, "Where's the contract?" He's like, he said, "You're just getting the nerves now because you want the job, but you've got the job. You're not going to withdraw the contract." It's like, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I was just so excited.
And July the 30th marks 7 years since Harry Potter and the Cursed Child opened, and you joined in October 2021. So what are some of your fond...
All that, I joined 2021 is COVID, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I joined 2019.
Oh, okay.
Because COVID was in 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So COVID has changed everything. So
yeah.
Years. So what happened is I joined in 2019.
Right.
But COVID happened in 2020.
Yeah.
I finished my first year.
Okay.
Off, and then I restarted again in 2020.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So what are your fondest moments of being in the production so far?
The people, the incidents, the people and the incidents that happen on and off stage really keep this building buzzing and vibrant and alive. And it's just a wonderful cast, but also a wonderful set of people backstage in Wham, wigs, hair, and makeup.
Oh, I think you've frozen.
Carpenter, and we have such good banter with him.
Sorry, you cut out a bit there. It froze. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, the staff of the theatre, the people backstage. It's just a wonderful building to enter.
And what kind of celebrations do you have in store for the 7th anniversary?
I think they're having a big party. I think they actually, let me check because he did tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't said exactly what they're going to do, but there's going to be various celebrations, I think. I mean, it's a big deal, 7 years for a huge play with 2 parts.
Yeah.
Such a play, and it's been seen by 1.5 million people already here, just here. And it's in other territories as well. So you think 1.5 million people have already seen the show.
Yeah.
And they're still coming and coming and coming. And it's a dream.
And how do you manage the fact that it...
Now.
Oh. Can you hear me?
You frozen.
Hello?
That's it, you froze. Did I freeze as well?
No, you're fine at the moment. So how do you manage a 2-part production? How do you get your head around that?
The first year was really hard, which I didn't anticipate because I was in the centre of town. I arranged, the first couple of months, loads of lunches in between shows with my friends. Oh, I can see you all. I'll be in town. I had to cancel all of them because I was so exhausted.
Oh, wow.
I just had to sleep in between shows. I could do was sleep until it gets into your body. The mammoth task, your body has to learn how to pace itself and be resilient, and So that took a while, but I did cancel a lot of people. I felt so. I don't usually flake. I'm not a flaky person.
Yeah.
I was just a bit exhausted.
And what kind of challenges have you had to overcome personally? Because it's quite a demanding thing that you're doing. Yeah. Did you think you would last more than a year, or yeah, what keeps you going?
I think it's the people, and it's such a big show that you always feel like I can do better. I can bring something more to it. There's still more layers to put on it, and I think that has kept me going throughout. I've never felt like, oh, I can just telephone this in. It's not a show that you can telephone in. You have to be totally engaged,
Yeah.
live, and because it's such a big show, we have understudies on all the time because it's about 30 days holiday.
Okay.
So an understudy knows they're going to be on stage for at least 30 days, but it means that at any given time you're playing opposite someone else anyway.
Yeah.
Which again changes how you react to that person, and it keeps it fresh.
Yeah, that must be quite difficult to do. And do you have any reservation? Obviously, you've got a family as well, though. How are you managing all that situation?
That was the reservation. It's the weekends, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday we do 2 shows. Some away the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And that was very hard to get my head around. And in the end, that's probably the main reason I'm leaving. It's because my kids need me, and I've done it now 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's time to, do the normal football runs. I mean, my dad's had a great time because my dad used to be a local community football manager. So he's been taking my little football or things like that. So, it takes a village, doesn't it? So
yeah.
In my same way as I was brought up with my grandparents helping out, my children have had that with my mom and helping out. So I know that that's enriched their lives, but I miss them.
When are you stepping down?
So I leave in October. We get a new cast in.
Okay, that makes sense. And so what was your experience of Harry Potter before the show? Did you even read the books or watch the films, or did you go in cold?
Yeah, I hadn't read the books, but when I got the show, I was doing a play performance, so I knew I couldn't read the books in that space of time between finishing that show and doing rehearsals. So I watched all the films. I'd always watched the first film, but then not the rest of them for some reason. So I ended up watching all of them.
And have your family come to see you? Are they Harry Potter fans as well, or not?
Yeah, my foster son is a massive Harry Potter fan.
That's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. My oldest son, he likes Harry Potter. He watched all the films, so he was into it. But my little one, at that point, was Harry Potter mad. Like when we went to school, like book days, he was dressed as Ron Weasley.
Oh, brilliant.
He was Harry Potter mad. So he was probably the most excited of all of them. But then when they came to watch it together, even the older sons were like, amazing. They were just so proud. So that was nice.
Yeah, that is really nice. I'll go on to my quick fire questions now. Sure. So what's your favourite theatre space that holds a special place in your heart?
The Theatre Royal Stratford East.
And why is that?
I did my first job out of school there. It was a pantomime. I played Cinderella, and David Harewood.
Oh, wow.
Was in the play as well.
What was he playing?
He was Button's assistant. I can't remember. But he was brilliant.
Yeah.
And Philip Headley, working with someone that wonderful at that young age, it changed me forever, I think. So that's always my favorite. I get like my stomach.
Wow. Yeah. Did you watch Tambo and Bones?
No, I wish. I'm sorry, I'm doing this show.
Yeah.
All my time. Yeah. That's another reason, again, I'm going to get out and see shows because I've missed so many things.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't get to see it.
And that leads me on to your earliest memory of going to the theatre, and who took you?
I think it was my dad, and I went to see, I think it was in Harlesden somewhere. Maybe some kind of And I went to see, they had a play that was called Black Heroes or something in
Oh,
history.
in the Hall of Fame.
Something like that. Was that what it was
Yeah,
called?
yeah, I remember that.
I did see that when I was really young.
Thank you. And finally, why should we come and see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child?
You should come and see the show because it
If we're
is
not a fan of Harry Potter, that is, sorry.
yeah, if you're not a fan of Harry Potter, that's what I mean. Come and see the show because it's just spectacular.
Right.
Not it makes you gasp. You physically hear people gasp in the audience because we're acting and we're giving you proper layered performances, but amongst that is some spectacular magic happens all around it, and people say it's just they've never seen something like that on first stage. So it's spectacular whether you know the Harry Potter story or not.
Okay, well,
and it's a story, so it's not it. You can pick up enough references to what must have happened before, but appreciate a new story. We're older, got children, and it's a coming of age story, and parents having to deal with their children getting older, which are very relatable things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put it on my list then. Okay. On that note, enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope to come and see you before you leave in October. Is it October?
Yeah,
and yeah, I look forward to seeing you at a theatre as a guest as well.
Thank you.
Take care. Thanks very much for your time. Bye.
Bye.